Well, howdy, guys. Oh, Lord. Stupid Windows computers, dude. Alright.
Morning.
Fuck Benny. We'll make him pay for stabbing us in the back.
Benny's already dead. Bro. Where'd they go? Y'all. What y'all doing? He, like, duplicated himself. Not duplicated, but he, spawned somebody. A drug lab? I just took a nap in a drug lab?
Soon Caesar will send in his best troops from the Arizona. You're not one of my regulars. What do you want?
Are you a prostitute?
We keep the Great Khans from falling apart, essentially. Jack manufactures the chems. I organize the runners and the shipments.
Oh. Who do you sell to?
We make regular shipments to a lot of settlements around the Mojave. A lot of our business comes from the fiends lately. Personally, I think they're kind of creepy. But Papa likes the fact they get all hopped up on Psycho and harass the NCR patrols. Like what? I'll spare you the history lesson. Talk to Papa Khan if you want to hear that story. Things have been rough for a while now. Even with Jack working all the time and my runners making deliveries daily, we're barely getting by. Maybe this alliance with Caesar will help, but I don't know.
Why are things
Red
so
Rock
tough?
Canyon isn't exactly the most hospitable place. There's no food, barely any water, and nothing anybody wants. We used to send patrols out to acquire supplies, but ever since Bitter Springs, there just aren't enough of us left. Sure, what do you want to know? You look like you could handle yourself in a fix. All right, I'll tell you what. Anders, one of my best runners, is overdue to report back. If you can find out what happened to him, I'll give you some real work. About 3 weeks ago, I sent Anders southeast to find a route into Arizona, to open new markets for our product. He should have been back 2 days ago, but there's been no sign of him. Thanks. Prove you're reliable on this, and I'll have more for you later.
A robot? Hey, look who it is bringing that good con karma around. They're family, you dig? They've always looked out for us, made sure we had something to eat and a place to crash. Papa may look like a big, angry bear, but he's a softy at heart. Regis is cool. Scary, but cool. The rest are all pretty groovy, even little Jerry. The other dudes call him Jerry the Punk. That's kinda harsh, though. I think he's just a sensitive soul that needs some love. He's usually down around the proving ground if you want to say yo. Do? We don't, like, do anything. We make the magic happen.
What's the magic?
We make the happy stuff. What do you need? Jet, Psycho, a little Med-X to ease the pain? Guess I just had a natural talent for it. When I was a kid, these cats called the Followers of the Apocalypse came to our camp. They knew all kinds of kooky, scientistical stuff, so I ate up all the chemistry they could teach. Diane had to head for business, so we teamed up. Whatever. Diane handles most of the transactional elements of this little enterprise, but I'm always in the market for new recipes if you've got the spark.
I know for a recipe for chems you might want, I could teach you.
Right on. What have you got?
Slasher, party time mittens, rocket.
Right on. Let's have it.
Does he pay me money?
Grootalicious. That ought to rake in the caps. What do I owe you? Here you go. This'll give you some zing.
Psycho.
Right on. What have you got? Right on. Let's have it. Grootalicious. That ought to rake in the caps. What do I owe you?
Starvation and I hit
Here you go. This'll give you some zing. Right on. Let's...
over encumbered.
Grootalicious. That ought to rake in the caps. What do I owe you? Right on, right on. You're a pretty hip kitten. Huh? Look, kitty cat, me and Diane, we don't dig on that politics stuff, savvy? We just make the product and make it get to a good home. Sure, Caesar's a drag, but as long as we got each other, we don't care who the top dogs roll with. What do you mean, helpful? My stuff already makes people feel grootalicious.
I think of all the people who overdose on Gent Psycho, it's bad for karma.
Oh, you're right. I should start a side project making meds to keep my aura clean.
What the fuck?
Already on it. I whipped up a few stim packs already. But if you've got any more recipes, I'll take them.
I don't think I do.
Oh, Another satisfied customer.
So the PlayStation hates this game now.
Right on. What have you got? Right on.
You can teach him to make everything then? If we can't get through the main part of the game, we can't get the platinum at this rate. This is the only save besides the auto.
Grootalicious. That oughta rate. Here's a little tink-tink to weight your pockets. Take it easy, kitty cat.
For him talking like that, it's kind of like off-putting with the way he's dressed. You know? No, don't load. Yeah, and you can actually mail yourself stuff through the Mojave boxes, but I don't really use it that often because I can just fast travel. It'd be nice if you're like trying to unload stuff and line your inventory and just whatever, but you know. I think it's fucked. This isn't even a highly populated area. I mean, there's quite a few NPCs here, but not really to where it should interfere. We've only realistically gotten like 20-something% of these trophies, guys. 21%. We've got 11% of 76's trophies, and we didn't do hardly anything. Crafted and wandered around a little bit. That's it. I don't like Fallout 76 that much. It's boring and the graphics are extremely cartoony, but then MMOs like kind of have to be, I guess. I even feel like Once Human's a little bit cartoony, but the cinematics are really cool. And I think the PlayStation, like the DLC isn't free with the streaming version of Fallout New Vegas, which I kind of want to experience the DLC. What is it showing me here? Just to go back?
How's my most favoritist?
Survival needs to be 75.
You should have been with us in our glory days. You'd have loved it.
What? I'm so thirsty. Is this it? No. Papa Murphy. Papa Khan.
Evening.
Silver what? Silver eyes? No, eyes doesn't rhyme. There once was a man of stout heart. Heart. What rhymes with heart? 1, 2, 3. Damn it, too many syllables. I wonder if anything rhymes with Cazador. Maybe I should write some... What do you want?
What do you think about the alliance with Caesar?
Huh? Wait, what are you talking about? We're allied with Caesar now? Typical. Nobody tells me anything.
Great cons.
I can tell you they're a bunch of big dumb jerks with no appreciation for art. I mean, can you believe their initiation?
Sounds like you're not happy with being a great Khan. Maybe you'd be happy someplace else.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I can find my true calling, someplace they'll appreciate my poetry. Someplace like the old Mormon fort, maybe. Do you think the followers of the apocalypse would take me? I remember all those books they brought us when they visited our tribe. You think so? I mean, I'd go myself, but what if they said no? The Khans wouldn't take me back, and then I'd have nobody.
I could ask.
You'd do that? Thanks. I mean, I'd go myself, but what if they said no?
Find me a
Wouldn't take
river.
me back, and then I'd have nobody.
What are you doing?
Nothing really. Just trying to psych myself up to try my initiation. Again.
It sounded like you're writing poetry.
Oh, you heard that, huh? Okay, so, yeah, I was writing poetry. I know, it's not a very great Khan-like thing to do. The followers of the apocalypse came to our camp when I was a kid, and they brought a bunch of old books. I used to read pre-war poetry for hours.
What do you know about the followers?
Not much. They found us when we came to the Mojave, gave us a bunch of books on science and history. I guess they're like teachers or something? Everybody has to do it. Well, everybody who wants to be a Khan anyways. They toss you into the ring there and beat on you for a solid minute. If you survive, you're in. Sure, maybe not if you're some hulking reprobate like Regis or big to the gills like Jack. I've tried 5 times and still haven't made it. What? You would? Really? Okay, well then, here goes.
Oh, here it goes.
This is a poem I wrote about the dark loneliness that suffuses my soul. Rain clouds wrap my heart in sorrow black as silk. My empty scream does not echo, even though we're in a canyon. My soul aches, but not as much as my limbs, because I've been beaten severely. That's it. What do you think?
I think it's actually pretty decent.
You liked it? Wow, you're the first one who ever did. Indulgent. What rhymes with indulgent? Default. No, that's terrible. Maybe I should write something about how much the Great Khans suck. I wonder if anything rhymes with silver. Silver what? Silver eyes? Oh, eyes doesn't rhyme.
Close your legs, bro. That's what Turbo looks like. Where is this alleged Papacon, bro? Huh. What? Oh my lord. Oh, we were just there too. Sort of. Wait, I'm sorry, what? Oh, it's probably gonna be a dead body. He's still alive.
Please, help me.
Are you Anders?
Thank God. Let me down, please.
I could choose to leave them. Why is it so dark? What the fuck?
Share a whiskey with me sometime? Thanks for getting me down from that cross. I owe you one.
I was sent here.
They did? Probably mostly Jack's idea. He always was the soft touch. Thanks. You've saved my life and done the Great Khans a huge favor. I'll be heading back to Red Rock Canyon now.
I have questions.
Okay, but keep it quick. I'd like to get out of here before the
Who did this?
Legion patrol caught me trying to cross the river. When they found the, package I was carrying, they strung me up there.
You're smuggling drugs.
Well, not exactly. More like trying to expand our markets. I heard there was a lot of untapped territory down south, but the Legion caught me. So long.
He all fucked up. He's gonna have to freaking walk all this way. That is too funny. It's not funny, but it is, you know? Poor guy. Yeah, we're gonna restart the game again because it's doing it. I mean, not the game. Yeah, the game. Because I think it worked last time, right? For a while. Yeah, it's the Ultimate Edition or the Game of Year Edition, which is like Fallout 3. Fallout 4 Ultimate doesn't work very good at endgame. I'll be right back. Are they a couple then? I guess.
Morning. Anders told me what happened. We owe you one for rescuing him. Tell you what. I can give you caps as a thank you or a special recipe Jack cooked up. Here you go. Enjoy it. With Anders out of commission for so long, we're short-handed on runners. And some back... We've got an associate in the Crimson Caravan Trading Company who distributes for us and out of Vegas. He's been at... Great. Here's the package.
Mildly
Your contact is
suspicious.
Don Hostetler at the Crimson Caravan. Come back and see me when you're done.
I'm dehydrating. You want a water? Yeah, just right to the main office. I thought it was gonna be a shady deal, but I guess not.
Hello there. Welcome to the Crim... Huh? Oh, right, yeah. I'll take that. You should go now, before you draw any... Need anything?
Alice?
I really don't have time. You know, hiring isn't really my department. You should talk to Miss McLafferty about work for hire. The name's Hostetler, Don Hostetler.
Nels, welcome back.
Just do drugs right in the freaking main building. It's awesome.
Hey, Seems like you've been making... Great. Here's your payment. Yeah, you did good finding him. Okay, if you want a little work, I think I can find you something. You up for something challenging? I've got a ship of Jet and Psycho that needs to be delivered to Motor Runner at Vault 3. Don't get cocky. The fiends are twitchy. Most of them won't bother a con, but the ones outside the vault, well, they're outside. Here's the package. Good luck. Yeah, you made a pretty good argument. We'll keep it small for now, but if it turns a profit, we might... Anything else?
Oh gosh. I mean, it's nice when it runs fine, you know? It's nice when it functions. Only you can prevent force. Oh. Maybe this.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Mean.
I wasn't expecting a resupply so soon. See, about goddamn time. Tell the cons they can't keep a steady supply. We'll find someone who can.
I wonder if it serves any purpose to let him live, you know? Surely.
Hey, got any jet?
I do, but not for you. I keep clicking on the door like it's gonna open. Are they gonna just keep giving me these quests, dude? Like, too bad they can't give them all at once, you know? Well, we're due for a restart, I guess.
Did you make that delivery yet?
Fuck yeah, I made it.
And you didn't even get skinned alive. I'm impressed. Here's your payment.
Oh, that's cool. I guess.
Not right at the moment, but you could talk to Jack. He's always looking for new recipes. Catch you later.
I think I did all these quests for nothing.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, so I'm not sure if there's any point to doing that. I mean, if they're gonna just supply me with drugs, I have to buy them, but... Really? Other kids. Like pro.
Reach for the sky, lady. This is the best gun in the whole... Oh man, it's Stacy's fault. She pretends like she didn't get hit. That's still a lot of money. Bye.
We already got the gun. What?
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work, and said to give you this.
Thanks.
Evening.
Emily says you're working with her on bugging the Lucky 38. That information... We're always looking for new members. Does he have any particular talent?
He's a poet. None whatsoever.
Excellent. Ezekiel's been after me to find him a new assistant for ages. Tell the boy we'll take him. I'm honestly pleasantly surprised they would help us out. But I can see the Garretts aren't doing this out of the goodness of their hearts. Well, it looks like you've earned yourself a discount on supplies now that we'll be fully covered. This supply deal will aid our work immensely. Here...
Wow. That's 2 factions, right back to back.
Hello.
What the fuck? What? The dog killed NCR people that were running up on the Lucky 38, and now I'm infamous with the fucking NCR. Why? What the heck? No, 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 no. Dude, why? 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 Why does the dog do that? I don't know what the NCR is doing, but I don't know why the dog automatically does it. They have to be hostile for the dog to react, I think. Because then he would attack everybody. We're just gonna dismiss. Because I don't know what else to do. I can't get into the Lucky 38 without the dog killing people. I don't get it. It's so weird. No, talk. Talk! Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Seriously. Why is it there's just stupid ass Gamebryo engine, dude, I swear to God.
Hello again.
And it's the wrong companion. Yeah, I got the gun twice, dude. That's so crazy. That is, I don't, that's just mind-boggling. I don't know if that's how that's possible, you know?
I've got one.
I'm out of here!
Whatever. I've got better things to do. This is hopeless!
I have zero clue why they're freaking out.
Help!
I think they're all NCR people, but I don't know whether I don't know what's going on. I didn't do anything the last time I was here, I don't think. Yeah, I can't get that perk because of my strength.
Hey, if you've been able to bug Mr. House's net... Good to hear. But it looks like the bug was deactivated a few minutes after it went online. It looks like House has some kind of countermeasure in place to prevent eavesdropping on his network. We'll get through eventually, just not today. Here are those medical supplies I promised. Hopefully you won't need to use them. Take care.
What's up? Well, I guess I can go get my. You know what? I'll just leave them because I have a feeling if something's weird and buggy, they're gonna kill people. So I can't trust the dog, especially he's just a murder machine. Which is good for enemies, not so good for, you know, trying to just exist. What is this place?
Hey! Over here! Come on!
I figured it out. I'm stupid. It's my fucking outfit.
Had enough? Come on!
Maybe just give them some time to cool down. I don't know. It doesn't matter what your reputation is. If you're wearing a faction's armor they don't like, it doesn't matter.
You're back. Do you... If I implant the probability calculator in your frontal lobe, you'll be able to calculate odds a little better. It's not quite the same as making you luckier, but I can do the implant for 4,000 caps. Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
Evening.
You're back. All right. You're healthy enough to handle an... I can implant the hypertrophy accelerator for 4,000 caps. It will boost your adrenal glands and quickly increase your muscle mass. Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
Hello.
No, what the fuck?
You're back. All right, let me do a quick... All right, you're healthy. That would be the Nemean subdermal armor. It's a bit pricey, 8,000 caps, but the implant causes your skin cells to be bolstered with iron. It won't make you bulletproof, but it will make you a little harder to injure. Have a seat in...
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapons? My deepest apologies for the slightest inconvenience. You have my assurance that everything will be returned upon your departure. But we simply can't have anyone waving their weapons around in the hotel. It's not the atmosphere we wish to cultivate. Please, enjoy your stay. They'll be handled with the utmost pleasure speaking to you.
You watch yourself around Mr. Gunderson.
Those masks make me nervous. Is there something wrong with their faces? There are a lot of rumors going around about the White Glove Society. I heard they used to be tribals.
It must be horrible to live in places without luxury.
Our executive chef Felipe is the toast of New Vegas. His Brahmin Wellington is absolutely sublime.
I am at your service.
Hey, any idea how somebody gets into the White Glove Society? Have to
It
know
must be
somebody?
horrible to live in places without luxury.
Beg your pardon, stranger, but I'm looking for someone. You ain't seen a young man with dark brown hair and a white hat on lately, have you? Ain't nobody got one darn piece of news about my boy. Not one lousy speck of information. Ain't got one Brahmin unaccounted for across a dozen ranches. But I'm here for an hour and my own son just up and disappears on me. Made me a special arrangement with the hotel. They want to do business with me, they got to play by my rules. A lot of people out there resent success. Might want to take a swipe at me. This makes them think twice. If I'd have been thinking, though, I'd have had him watching my boy instead. Then none of this would have happened. Yep, got a whole mess of Brahmins to my name. Bighorners, too. Used to just have the one ranch, but land was easy to grab before the soldiers moved in. Before I knew it, I was running one of the biggest ranching operations east of California. Now, everywhere I go, folks I never even met shake my hand and call me Mr. Gunderson. Don't quite know what to make of that. My boy, Ted, he was right here. I didn't leave him but a minute. I told him to stay put while I talked some things over with the White Glove folks. He was never one to stay tied down to a spot, though. Gets that from his mother. Got most of my staff out looking for him now. I'd be out myself, but I keep hoping he'll show up back here. Of course, if he does that, I'll whoop him till his skinny hide turns to leather for putting me through this. But that don't mean I wouldn't be grateful. That's what they call themselves, the folk that run this place. They're the ones dressed all fancy with their bow ties and shiny dresses. Some of them got masks, too. Real hard to trust folks like that. A couple of them show their faces, and that's who I do my business with. I don't talk to none of the other ones. That's between me and the White Glove Society. But let's just say they control the food supply around here, and I got lots of food to give. But that ain't as welcome as you might think. I'd be more than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody with a pair of legs and at least one good eye at this point. There'd be a lot of money in it for you if you can get him back to me safe. And if he ain't, you can bet I'll pay for the names of the sons of bitches responsible.
If he's still alive. The fuck?
Welcome to Top Shelf. The drinks cost twice as much during happy hour, but they draw twice the attention, too.
Huh?
Give me a shout if... Adieu.
I am at your service. Trying to elevate your status by being seen with me? It won't work.
Humbly at your service.
How may I be of service, madam?
What can you tell me about the organization?
My, such a popular question. I suppose it is only natural to see us and wonder what it is that makes us special. The White Glove Society has only just made itself known to the public, of course, but our pedigree was established over generations. Were we always so refined? I'd be lying if I said yes. But I've always felt we were destined for a place atop modern society. And now, here we are. Not everyone can wear the finest clothes and eat the finest foods, obviously. That's just the reality we live in. But surely we can agree that the most tasteful, sophisticated people are the most deserving. And that's what the White Glove Society is all about. No, not from the likes of you, I'm afraid. I don't think you'd have the stomach for it. Better.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
Hey. I'm not really gambling. I'm just hoping to be seen here. People will think I'm rich.
What quest am I tracking? Doesn't say there's nothing in this area.
I've heard you have to make reservations at the Gorman.
You're a
years in
model
advance.
citizen. Thank you.
Wow, thanks.
I've heard the Legion's planning to unleash their best men against us.
Okay. No.
You're a model citizen. Thank
Hey, any idea how somebody gets into the White Glove Society?
I don't know.
Have to know somebody?
Hey, any idea how someone gets into the White Glove Society? Have to know somebody?
That seems to be the question of the frickin' hour, I guess. Bathhouse. What?
I'd wager that the Army's sending elite units our way, right as we speak.
Gourmand? I don't know what that means.
Welcome to the Ultralux. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation. I do, but one can hardly call it work. I think of myself as a caretaker rather than a common laborer. I suppose it is a labor of love if it can be called labor at all. We at the White Glove Society are all responsible for maintaining the beauty and class of the Ultralux. And as its founder, I suppose it falls to me to
she's the
decide how
founder?
we go about it. This again? I thought this was all settled. I answered every one of that I know our reputation hasn't always been spotless, but that's all in the past now. How some people can't get over it is beyond me. For the last time, the White Glove Society has never and will never consume human flesh for any reason. It's written in the charter.
I didn't ask you about eating people.
There was an investigator who came through here last week. He'd been hired by a young man whose bride-to-be went missing during their stay here.
Oh, that's a different person.
Well, you can already guess what probably happened, can't you? It seems perfectly likely that she got cold feet and ran off. And that young groom just didn't have a clue, the poor dear. A man? Well, then this can't be. 2 disappearances in my hotel? What will people say? I'm going to have a word with my staff about security on the premises. Whether these people are found or not, our guests simply must feel safe in their own rooms. Why, yes, I think so, if he hasn't checked out yet, that is. I had our maitre d' Mortimer offer him a complimentary room for as long as it took for him to be satisfied. You
probably
see,
went missing,
the
too.
White Glove Society remains the very picture of courtesy, even in the face of such impolite accusations. We have nothing to hide here. What else? Mr. Gunderson and I have been discussing his livestock. It's put us in a rather delicate position, you see, his coming here. Not that we aren't grateful for his generous offer. But our executive chef, Philippe, has transformed Brahmin steak into a delicacy. He really is a genius. Everyone wants it. But a delicacy is just that, delicate. If everyone can get it, it ceases to be a delicacy. It becomes a perfectly ordinary staple. And if the gourmand served staples, it would no longer draw the caliber of people it deserves. It would be a diner or a family restaurant. So as much as we'd all love for there to be enough steak for everyone, I'm afraid there are more important things to consider. Now, didn't I already tell you that we don't do that sort of thing? We do not engage in cannibalism here under any circumstances. Though we haven't always been the White Glove Society. There was another time, a dark time, when we went by a different name. But that's all changed now. We've evolved past such base impulses since settling into our new home. I've seen to it that those days are behind us. You disgust me. How dare you say such a filthy thing in my establishment?
No.
I ought to have you arrested. You'll kindly...
Guess don't lie. Yeah, it's just crazy to me that the Fallout TV show completely, like... I mean, the NCR still exists, but they're not what they were.
Welcome to the Ultralux.
They're like the underdogs now.
It's... Why, yeah. A man. I'm going to have a word. Whether these people are found or not, our guest simply... But that...
I've heard the Legion's planning to unleash their best men against us.
I am at your service. Hello there.
Welcome to the Ultra...
Well, 2 people going missing, and maybe even the investigator.
Salutations.
Okay. What the heck is that? Just like is that a cane?
How may I be of service, madam? Private investigator. Ah, yes, I remember the gentleman. This was about the missing bride. Such an awful thing. I do hope he finds her whereabouts. If I might pry, have you found something that will help his investigation? You are? Nothing so grim as his investigation, I hope. Now, ordinarily, we don't give out guest information, but I think given the circumstances, he'll want to speak with you. Let's see. He hasn't checked out yet. If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be 1 floor directly above you after you exit the lobby. I hope we can put this whole matter to rest at last. Ah, yes. I've heard that one too. Jealous people say such nasty things. I feel sorry for them. Good. And you know what it is to be discreet
So
in
you
matters
can
of
trick him.
nutrition. Perhaps you can help me. I'm in a bind. I've been planning an exquisite society dinner, but there's a bit of a problem with the main course. He's got a powerful and temperamental father. Yes, the wrong person. We scouted the right one for weeks. The heir to a mercantile empire, sort of a black sheep. He cut ties with his family and left their estate to wander. He was ideal, corn-fed and well-to-do, but no one to miss him if he were to disappear. Unfortunately, the trap my subordinates set for him failed, and as he escaped, he saw their faces. Now he's wary.
What did you do?
I asked for a last-minute replacement, and they stole the son of the most dangerous Brahmin baron in New Vegas while he stayed at this very hotel. Needless to say, this could be a disaster if things aren't put back the way they should be. And I still need somebody reputable to serve for dinner. Strictly speaking, we're no longer allowed to eat people, but I'm hoping the right person and preparation might sway Marjorie to see things my way. I need a replacement, and I need the boy taken care of. The replacement must be healthy and well-bred. One can't very well make steak from gristle. With so little time, we'll have to go after our original choice, Carlisle St. Clair. He lives in a shack north of here. For freshness, we need him alive. If you could send him here or knock him out with this and drag him into the dumpster next to his house, we can do the rest.
A cattle prod?
Ted Gunderson is his name. It would be simplest if we could convince him this was all an unfortunate... But if he won't listen, we can't very well let him go. He'll have to be slaughtered and served. Then we wouldn't need the replacement. But you would need to deal with his father, Heck. Perhaps if you could smear some of Ted's blood around his father's hotel room, you could frame him. No. Everyone he meets, he tells the same story. That his son disappeared from the casino, not from his room. He'll look guilty. Splendid, splendid. The boy is being held in the kitchen beneath the gourmand. Here are some keys that will allow you access to him. The elder Gunderson is staying in our penthouse. I understand he's hired security, so be careful if you go up there. And our Mr. St. Clair resides to the north. He rarely strays far from his house, and he's surrounded it with booby traps. If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be one floor directly above you after you exit the lobby.
I hear a troublesome
I'm
Legion
sorry.
camp got
I
razed to the
prefer to
ground.
converse with interesting people.
I wasn't even trying to talk to that bitch. So we can manipulate and lie to that guy, but not what's her face, Marjorie. This is a Wild Wasteland event here. Crusoe. I'm sorry.
Had enough.
not dead though. Now it is. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know why they came in here beating my ass. Because I saw the dead body that they did. Why kill the investigator and let his body go to waste? I don't know if my pickpocketing skill's that good. I guess it is. That's the bathroom, Mary. What are you doing?
I've heard the Legion's planning to unleash their best men against us.
Word is you're getting popular on the Strip.
Is that? Why are these people just sitting around, bruh? Yeah, he's just staring right at me, dude. Oh shit.
People are whispering everywhere about the massive Legion army gathering past the Colorado.
There's like a upper level to the bathhouse?
I've heard the Legion's planning to unleash their best men against us. I heard they brought in sea salts from California just for this bath.
I heard they brought in sea salts from California just for this bath.
I've heard the Legion's planning to...
How may I be of service, madam? Indeed.
Good day. Those are all members of the White Glove Society. Our founder, Marjorie, gave us all a dress code. There's only one rule to it. In her words, we must dress in such a way that no one can be said to have dressed better than us. As for the masks, I'm not allowed to tell you. We're sworn to secrecy. Actually, that's not true. That's just what we're supposed to say. I think Marjorie likes them for the mystery they create, and the way they make it clear that we're different from everyone else. But you didn't hear that from me. Must have forgotten to put it on. How embarrassing. Farewell.
Well, we're supposed to go in here. Are there... Surely there's not more than one bathhouse. Is there? Oh, there's a door here.
Who are you? Matchbook? What about the man I gave it to? Oh my goodness me. They must know he was talking to someone on the inside. They'll be watching everyone closer now. I knew this was a mistake.
What were you supposed to discuss?
The girl, the one who disappeared. I know what happened to her.
What do you know?
Because I distracted her fiancé while they took her. Well, I'm not proud of it, but I had to. They could see I was having second thoughts. Some of the White Gloves began meeting privately a while back, started talking about how we'd lost our identity. I started attending because I thought it was about changing our politics. Then they started talking about returning to the old ways, and there was no way out. They'd kill me for the things I heard them say.
Who are you afraid of?
Mortimer. If he realizes it was me the investigator was planning to meet, he'll have me killed.
So he's behind it?
Yes. The White Glove Society strictly forbids eating humans, but we weren't always the White Glove Society. Mortimer and some of the others have regressed to the old ways. They've taken many people over the last few months, but always from Freeside or secluded places where they wouldn't be missed. It wasn't enough. Lately, they've gone for tourists here on the Strip, even in the hotel. I guess that's the hazard of a cannibal becoming a gourmet. It's hard to please a refined palate.
What happened to Tenda Gunderson?
He's alive, as far as I know. We're trying to keep him fresh. Mortimer has special plans for him. The White Glove Society has a banquet every night at 7. It's in our private section. Mortimer wants to reintroduce humans into our cuisine. Since eating people is a crime we punish by death, he's going to do it in secret. After everyone has eaten it, he'll tell them. With no real way to punish everyone, in Mortimer's mind anyway, their minds will be open to the idea of eating people as a delicacy. They might, but to him, the legacy of returning to the old ways is worth his own life. I don't think he expects it, though. I don't either. Nothing is more important to the society than being on the cutting edge of New Vegas cuisine. Mortimer's idea will appeal to that need. He just has to get them over the taboo. I don't know exactly. I wasn't in on it. I think some of them have stopped trusting me. But you can bet they're keeping him near the gourmand. Our chef, Philippe, has an obsession with fresh ingredients. It'd be back in the members-only section, so you'll have to be careful. Don't be seen, and more importantly, don't let them see Ted in the open. It's guarded both at the lobby entrance and in the access tunnels leading from the main restaurant. I could sponsor you as an honorary member. The White Gloves are always looking for people who can elevate their status. You'd certainly fit the bill with everything you've done around here. Otherwise, you'll have to find some way to get inside quietly. It won't be easy, and it'll be harder still to get them out. Well, they'll all be sampling pre-war wines before the meal. Maybe it's as simple as drugging them. Although that wouldn't stop any future kidnappings. You'd have to expose Mortimer, but he's going to confess anyway. What if his revelation were a lie? What if no one had eaten human flesh but him? If you could somehow replace Philippe in the kitchen and serve a convincing substitute instead, you could walk Ted right through the middle of that room after Mortimer speaks. And then he'd have some explaining to do, trying to approximate the taste of human flesh for years. He must have a recipe somewhere. That may be true, but I wouldn't recommend it. He's built a reputation, and it isn't for calmness and impartiality. He's not what he looks like. They call him Hurricane Heck. The man built his empire by hiring mercenaries to drive off the competition. Lately, he's been attacking our Brahmin suppliers so he can take over their business. He's the sort to pound in a nail with a wrecking ball. If you give him the whole story on this, he'd be liable to raise the entire hotel. And God knows what he'd do to the rest of the Strip. I don't know exactly. I wasn't in on it. I think some of them have stopped trusting me. But you can bet they're keeping... Our chef, Philippe, has an obsession with fresh ingredients. It'd be back in the members-only section, so you'll have to be careful. Don't be seen, and more
I really like this game, too.
Don't let them see Ted in the open. It's guarded both at the lobby entrance and in the access tunnels leading from the main restaurant.
Usman Mansour? What? How do you end the conversation? Oh, there we go. What the fuck? That is just too funny, to be honest. Huh. No, don't sit on Chauncey! Damn it. That was... huh. That was pretty crazy. I'm like, dude, he just dies. I don't think we can save him, but we can try. He just kills over. I'm like, dude, what happened to him, bro?
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
Who are you? Matchbook? Oh my goodness.
We're gonna skip through this. We just went through this.
Let's plan.
Did they kill him anyway? The door opens without me even like I was standing right in front of it, dude. I don't know if we can save Chauncey. Chauncey. I'm gonna Google that. It doesn't even say. So, he wouldn't be able to sponsor you anyway because he dies.
I've heard the
I have
Legion's
no
plan to
frags
unleash
either,
their
frag
best
mines. I don't know why they take the mines and not the the grenades.
Who are you? And God, he just. Let's plan.
There's no way to save him. Because he shoots, like, I'm standing in front of, what's his
I've
face?
heard the Legion's
Chauncey.
planning to unleash their best men against us.
I want to do the restaurant thing where you just fool them and then parade Ted around. Because all you gotta do is save them. That's it. Is it bugging out again? Yep. I was reading that people on PC, like, it crashes on this quest. I mean, I got the thing, not this quest, but the bathhouse conversation.
Welcome to the Ultralux. Why, yes, of course. The White Glove Society is the most... It's only natural that you'd need... Originally, we didn't allow anyone else in, you see. Founding members only. We thought exclusivity would make us the envy of everyone, who's anyone. And it has. But then I had the idea to allow honorary members. Lower in status, naturally, but it just makes people want to be us even more. And the right people could certainly do wonders for our image. Celebrities, philanthropists, we want only the very... And you most certainly fit the bill. Given your deeds on the Strip alone, I can safely say that you would be a prized addition to our honorary ranks. You have my full support, and you are welcome to join us at our nightly banquets in our special section of the Gourmand. I hope to see you there.
That was easy.
I've heard the Legion's planning to unleash their best men against us.
They have a terminal that locks the freezer? What the fudge? There he is. Now what do I do? I did not mean to steal that.
How may I assist? But no one is in their chairs yet. Surely we should wait. I'll be ready.
I guess we just wait.
Looks like the war is ratcheting up. I hear the NCR is bringing in elite troops.
How may I?
My daddy's gonna kill all you bastards once he finds out what you done to me. My daddy sent you? God damn it, I almost died in here. What the hell took you so long? It's just one damn hotel. Who did this to me anyway? They hit me over the head before I got a look at them. What in the Sam hell? Eat me? What kind of sick bastards would eat a person? I'll tell you what. As soon as I'm out of here, and my daddy knows the story, you can bet there ain't gonna be no white hat society no more. To hell with that. You've seen those freaks. They dress the same, talk the same. You can bet they all eat the same too. They deserve what... All right. But there's gonna be some justice one way or another. Let's go. I'll be right behind you.
Hey!
No, I did it too soon? I guess I gotta wait for him to like go further down the hall. Because I guess when you talk to people, the time just stops.
You. What do you think you're... Curse it all. Your timing couldn't be more atrocious.
That's the first time I've freaking
How...
My daddy's gonna kill... God.
No fucking way.
Come on.
How long does it take him to freaking walk? Jeez. What the fuck? No! Are you kidding, dude? Barely, dude. He almost made it out the freaking door and alerted the guard.
My daddy's gonna kill all...
How may I...
Might as well save, dude, because I don't do that again. I don't know. It says to expose him at the end of his speech. I thought that was a first aid kit. Well, I hope I didn't fuck up.
I know I'm not the scheduled speaker, but I have a few words, if I may. There was a time, not so long ago, when we were bound together not as members, but as family, as a clan. And when Mr. House came to us with his proposal, we accepted, knowing we stood to gain much. Little did we know how much we'd lose in the process. As a society, we've endeavored to sample the finest food and drink the world has to offer. A lie. There is a meat sweeter than the most corn-fed livestock. Most of you have tasted it. All of you have coveted it. Among us, it is a crime to discuss a return to the old ways that unified our people. Tonight, that all changes. The taboo ends, Let me finish, Marjorie. You don't know it yet, but you are all now guilty of a greater crime, the harshest of punishments. Surely that you are all guilty warrants not only universal amnesty, but also a renewed discussion. For our society to be truly elite, we must dine on the most delicious, the most exclusive food known to us. And tonight, for the first time as a society, you are sampling that very dish, the meat we are forbidden to taste, the way it was meant to be eaten. Fellow members of the White Glove Society, bon appetit.
Watch out! Whoa! Watch out! You like that? Hey!
What is supposed to happen?
Come on! You like that?
He finished his speech, so...
There was a time not so long ago when we were bound together not as members, but as family, as a clan. And when Mr. House came to us with his proposal, we accepted, knowing we stood to gain much. There is a meat
Because of the
stealer and
stealing?
most corn-fed livestock.
I didn't realize that was a thing. I'll just do the Sunset Sarsaparilla.
There was a time not so long ago when we were bound together not as members, but as family, as a clan. And when Mr. House came to us with his proposal, we accepted, knowing we stood to gain much. Little did we know how much we'd lose in the process. There is a meat sweeter than the most... corn-fed livestock. Most of you have tasted it. All of you have coveted it. Among us, it is a crime to discuss a return to the old ways that unified our people. Tonight, that all changes. The taboo ends. Let me finish, Marjorie. You don't know it yet, but you are all now guilty of a greater crime. One that ordinarily bears the harshest of punishments. Surely that you are all guilty warrants not only universal amnesty, but also a renewed discussion. For our society to be truly elite, we must dine on the most delicious, the most exclusive food known to us. And tonight, for the first time as a society, you are sampling that very dish, the meat we are forbidden to taste, the way it was meant to be eaten. Fellow members of the White Glove Society, bon appetit.
I mean, I don't know how long I'm supposed to wait for.
What the... Who is this trespasser? What are you... Why is he there? Who are we eating right now? No! These are lies. I never kidnapped anyone. And even if I did, there's no harm done. He's alive, after all. You're all hypocrites. How can you claim to be connoisseurs yet deny yourselves the greatest of all meats? I am ashamed to have once called everyone here family. I'll begin anew. The White Glove Society will... You'll all...
What?
Help!
What the? Ted!
A hit.
Watch out!
Oh my. How unfortunate. And in front of all these people,
That's all she
too.
says.
He always was a bit of a pill, Mortimer. He was so pouty when I decided to ban eating people. And now this. I should have paid more attention to the warning signs. Can you imagine what people would have said? Why, it would have been a complete scandal if it weren't for you.
Idolized. Alright, Ted, let's get you back to your daddy.
I've heard that elite units are on the way to support our armies here. I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground.
Where the fuck is that? I don't know where the fuck that is, dude. He's sitting at the bar somewhere.
Greetings.
Prim wimped out and accepted NCR rule. Some people will do anything to feel safe.
He doesn't go away from that spot either.
I've heard that elite units are on the way to support our armies here.
I don't know why he's not following me now, but whatever.
Tell me good news. He's here? Bless you. I thought he was a goner for sure. Listen, you do what you gotta do to find him. Reckon you might need one of these. Take it. Just don't wave it around here where they might...
But he's right there. Why isn't he following me over here, dude?
Evening.
Where is he at? You fucking serious, dude? I don't know where that fucking kid went, dude. He was right
I'd
here.
wager that the army's sending elite units our way, right as we speak.
Oh, he's right here. Why isn't he following me?
You know, if you knew what you were doing, I could have been out of there hours ago.
You're just standing here and not following me, asshole.
You know, if you knew what you were doing, I could have been out of there hours ago.
How do you do?
You know, if you knew what... You know, if you knew what you were doing, I could have been out of there hours ago. You know, if you knew what you were doing, I could have been out of there hours ago.
Isn't that some funny shit, though? This is the second quest the game's not let me complete.
Tell me good news.
He gave me a sawed-off shotgun.
So I hear the honcho of one of them strip families up and disappeared. Poof. Yeah, they'll find his body someday.
Come on. What the fuck? It doesn't... It, I don't understand. I really don't. Why does it glitch out like this? I could have, like, had this quest done an hour ago. Somebody else was complaining about this game, and they're just complaining about quests in general, and they actually worked. I know what I'm supposed to do, and it's not working.
What the? What? Hey.
Nobody's really responding to this.
Watch out!
Why was I shooting his head and his arms? He's crippled? Oh wait, I have to talk to him. What's your face?
Oh.
Hello there.
No.
Evening.
This is so... I don't know what to do, dude. It's not working. No matter what I do, it doesn't... The NPCs fuck up. Because he gets stuck in the lobby right next to where the quest turns in.
Tell me...
I can't even talk to him now.
I've heard that elite units are on the way to support our armies here.
Like he's broken.
Oh my God. Ted, are you all right?
Quit your hollering. I'm fine. You know, if you knew what you were doing, I could have been out of there.
I got no words. Now, I hope you didn't do no harm to whoever's responsible for this. I want... Well, that does it. None of them maniacs will ever do business with Heck Gun. Hell, I'll put me together a damn blockade. Hit 'em. They control the food? Well, there ain't gonna be no food. Not for anybody in this whole damn town. It's a goddamn monument to inhumanity. Let 'em starve. Biggest favor anyone's ever done this hellhole. I don't like this place. Whole strip, really. Ever since I got here, the stink of it has flooded my nostrils. But you got a point. They're already hell-bent on depravity here. All I'd be doing is helping them along. All right. Well, I promised you I'd make it worth your while. So here you are. Try not to lose it all at the same casino.
You know, if you knew what you were doing, I could have been out of there hours ago.
You done right by me. I appreciate it.
You watch yourself around Mr. Gunderson.
Okay, so I guess just reloading continuously fixed it somehow. Oh yeah, all my stuff is back. Now I'm over encumbered. I didn't realize that. I guess it's technically water. So yeah, I guess it weighs. The cave fungus weighs a pound each? That's kind of incredible. Oh, he's not even in the casino, just outside.
Don't you just love that platinum chip? Buzzes with power and possibilities, doesn't it? I'd almost want to deliver the chip to Mr. House, just to learn all its tricks. That is, unless you want to bring the NCR or Caesar's Legion to power. I wouldn't want to tell you what to do. Oh, he wanted to kill Mr. House and use the platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That would give me control over all of Mr. House's defenses, most prominently his Securitrons. And then, I guess, I just do as I'm told. Sure! If the chip could be used to reset administrator privileges, it'll be super easy. If you say so, consider them filed away under not to be discussed again. That's 3 down. Wow. That is amazing. You are just a hero. I am serious. That's 4 down. Just 1 to go. A cannibalism problem? Really? I'm so glad you weren't eaten. That accounts for all the tribes you needed to get to know. As soon as Mr. House is out of the way, things will be great. There'll be so much I can help you accomplish.
Do I not get a trophy for that? Caesar's tribe did not like that. How would he even know? Spies, maybe? Like instant relay of information? Oh, it says right there. The Legion has spies everywhere. If you continue to work against his interests, you will be marked as an enemy. Okay, this is a good stopping point because we have... It can go any way at this point. Because... it says to be cautious on the next move, so I can piss off the NCR or the Legion. Actually, I think I could piss them both off. Okay, so you can side with Mr. House, the Legion, or the NCR. And each of those factions has their own quests. I mean, own trophies. Seal. Yep, we're gonna call it a day. I spent pretty much all day playing this game, realizing that some of the quests get buggy, which is not good. We should have got a trophy for this one, I think. What's it called? Wild card? I mean, it still looks like it's going on though. Yeah, it is. Okay. Siding with him. Siding with Caesar. And the NCR. That's crazy. A vendor.
Howdy. Interested in a Nope. Strictly independent. To vend anything here on the Strip, you gotta register with one of those police robots. At the end of each day, you keep half of what you made. The rest you hand over to those bots. And they know if you're cheating. Yep, he makes the rules. It's steep, but it sure beats living in North Vegas. Here on the Strip, I can afford to eat, and no one tries to kill me. It's the most amazing place in the world, don't you think? This must be what it was. There are 3 casinos open for business. Gomorrah, the Tops, and the Ultralux. They get nicer in that order. This here's the monorail station leading in from Camp McCarran. Most of my business is with soldiers coming and going on furlough. A friend of the Strip's a friend of mine.
There's even slots up here.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.